7.5 meters. Oh yeah. So I want the table 800 high, and I've worked out with my 75mm blocks and all the other things that 650 is what I want to cut these out to make my table 800 high. But if I do that, then this section here will be 1 centimetre too short to actually make that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them 640 instead of 650. So they're 640 instead of 650. Two 640s and a 5/8 because the other one's going to be 60mm lower. And that should work out fine. We drop it into position. We then measure out what we want, so approximately 3 meters. Then make sure everything is tight. Bring the blade down into position. Squirt a bit of cotton oil in. Lift the machine off. Slowly down. Take a seat. Squirt some oil in, I hope it went inside the bar. This is 3mm roll thickness, 25mm box. The catch fan below is to catch oil. Sweet. That's it. Fully automatic. Mega. Mega, mega, mega. The cut is just started and I've got some oil on it. As you can see the oil dripping down the side of it there. I know from the vibration in the machine there, this blade isn't going to last much longer. I have broken the blade today. Now these are the blades that came with the machine and I broke this one today. It was still cutting quite nicely. I don't know if you can see how sharp the teeth are on that. It's definitely still got teeth left on it. It's a shame because they look pretty good to me. Well, there's one. One's just come off. Just got a bit more oil in there. Oh, too late. Yeah, a bit late getting the oil in there. Plus the blade's warming up now. When the blade warms up, Let's put a bit more tension on the back here. It doesn't seem to be working. Binding up. Maybe. This blade hasn't got much left in it either. This blade was all mangled and twisted. Came with the machine. So it's a freebie, I'm just using it until it breaks obviously. Same with this one, this came with the machine, it was all rusty and everything. I'm just using these up until they break. Hopefully it'll cut on my steel. At the moment I've got that's another one came off. Hang on. Yeah, that's another one coming off. That's two. I've got loads of oil on it again now. You can see it dribbling down now. I'll keep on going now. So I've got 6, there might be 8 3 metres. Got 8 3 metres, I've got 2 2.5 metres. The 2.5 metres is for the second table. To make the table the full length, I won't be able to get around, so I can always put a gap in between the table, just drag it out a little bit is what I'm thinking, and set it up like that, and that should be fine. And if everybody wants a table like this when it's done, I will be selling one of them because I won't need 2 when I've finished doing the roof. One this side will be fine. Imagine that, and then folding down like that. And then the legs will fold down to about that kind of width. Obviously when at full width they'll be out to my knuckle, out to about like that. A little bit overhang on the other side. There's the legs there. So yeah, they're the bottom horizontals, they're the verticals. That's the verticals for one table. Here we have 2 hinges. These are for the folding sections of the legs of the table. So when I fold it down, when I collapse the table, this is the tabletop here, when I collapse the tabletop by swinging it over like that, I don't want the legs at the bottom to be sticking out as far, so the front of the leg will cock up and that will stop the table from flipping out again anyway. So that's what these are. And I need one for either side of the leg. Let's just stand up. Where's the cut side? There's the cut side. One that side, one the other side if you think of a leg. A pin going through it for the hinge, and then when it's flipped up, a pin to hold it up. When it's flipped down, a pin to hold it so it doesn't flip up. Okay, that's why it's a triangle. And each one was a weird setup. I've showed them already. Now I've cut all of the blanks out of these. I've done another strange setup on the hacksaw, and hopefully this will work. It's going to chop 3. I don't have to chop the 3 centimetres off, it just makes them up neater. I don't need it, so I'm chopping 3 centimetres off the top, and fingers crossed that should do it. Here we go. Unfortunately, without a camera stand, I can't start the machine, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it. I'll bring you back when it's in the cut. Now here is the base of the welding table. It hasn't got its casters on, and it hasn't got its legs, stability legs on. The 16.5mm holes are where the 16mm all thread will go. Underneath that to this side here is a caster drilling. Again underneath there you're going to have an all thread here. Underneath there's a caster. There'll be another all thread hole right there. And these will fold up like this. after the tabletop is folded underneath, when they fold up, then I'll put another pin through the side here so the table can't fold back out again. That's how the folding mechanism is going to work. It's not going to have those bolts in it, well it might, I don't know yet. I wanted some shoulder bolts, I don't want threads in the holes, but there we go. Not bad. I just drilled straight through with the drill press and it was close. Not quite carling, but it was close. I've got it tacked at the moment, you can probably see it's just tacked. The feet are welded. These caps here are welded already. And the bottom legs are all dropped. And that was 48. That was 48, and I swear this was 48, but clearly it wasn't, it was 38. It did look a little bit weird and wonderful, and I still welded it. Then I measured it again, and it was like, that's why it's wrong, because it's 10 centimetres out. Awesome. There we go. Now I had to mark 1.2 metres off to cut down. I've ordered loads of cutting discs, 1mm cutting discs. I'm going to use my angle grinder to cut it off, but I want to mark to follow. So I've got the engineer's blue out, and I've painted all the way down with it, using that piece of cardboard there as a gauge to follow as I went down. Took me, 25 minutes, half hour to get down there, painting that all in bit by bit. Then I was going to use this 100x6 sheet here. It's a bit long, I can't bother to get it out, so I've used this here. And I've used 4 magnets to get it as straight as possible. Then I've gone down it with a screwdriver. Then I've gone down it with a Sharpie. And then I've gone down with a scribe. So fingers crossed that will be marked when I take off the doofler, the square section, box section. So have we got a mark all the way down? It starts there. Oh yeah, there's some silverness coming through. Should be able to follow that. It looks pretty marked to me. And they all look the same. Cool. See if I can get some kind of angle. Of course, that's there. 1.25. Good.